Hello all, I'm MFoxDog and here I am with another tour of 2.5. As you can see, the icons are a bit different. We've got a bit of functionality but not a lot. The only buttons available now are currently our scene buttons, but they need a bit of work. See overlapping and stuff like that. And we can rotate the view, use the numpad, right, up, down, up, top. Select multiple things, active, Can't use track 2 because constraints haven't been ported yet. There's no things like that, no manipulators. You can grab, rotate and scale and all that. Got very basic edit mode, grab, move it around, that's pretty much it. But this I couldn't show you before. We've got a split the window and it updates automatically in real time. The RNA viewer is no more. It is in the outliner. We've got the normal outliner like always, but we change this to data blocks and now we have RNA. Now if we extend this a bit, go say material, and change ambient color, diffuse color, all that. Go full screen. For those who are used to Maya and all that, who like list views, attribute editors, well this is alright, pretty close to it. Everything's in alphabetical order, not type order because grouping, because there is no groups of RNA. So we go back. We got pop-ups, so as you can see, I'll go Alt R to rip this area out. It pops up saying do you want to do it or not. We've got a crash. We'll go back again. Yeah, that's close enough. So back, we've got all this. And now what we got is repeat last action. So let's say I move this. Now if I press F4, it asks, do I want to repeat the last action? And it will split that window, split that, split that. Pretty much the same amount as I split it properly. There's each area has their own viewpoint. So now we join all these back up. Now we're going to do something really cool. Is S scale. Sorry. Oh, it's not working. Must have been different. Oh, that's right. It's been changed. Sorry. You can split the region. So I'll go say the action editor. We've got one region over here, and we've got a big region here. Now if I press F5, it'll flip it over to the other side. That's what it means to have full regions. That's the dope sheet. The one thing that's been ported over so far will be the dope sheet from the NMSys2 branch, which if I open up, as you can see, oops, I've lost it all. Here we are. It would be like Maya, Max, whatever. But currently you can't really do anything. You can't collapse, see what the IPOs are. You can see the keys, keyframes, which look really nice. Nice, smooth icons. Go back to action editor, and now we go. Let's join you, and join you. Then we can join you. Change this to action editor, and we'll join you. So go this, go none of this. Change this back to action editor. As you can see, we've got all our keyframes. So frames all in groups. Everything's right. Got the frame number on the slider, snapping, whatnot. Now, moving keyframes uses the same transformation library as the rest of Blender. Keyframes don't have their own grab, rotate, scale library. They all use the same thing. So grabbing a frame will be the same as grabbing an object in 3D view. That makes things nice and uniform and really good to debug. So we get back out of here. We can't shift select layers yet, but we can play back in, oh, hang on, old A, not hooked up yet, so we have to use the timeline, so join that area, over, there, there we go, so we go there, and we can play back animation, and we stop. Something really cool is interactive numbers. So if I change this, say we go say 2, you'll see it automatically goes to 2, 23 stays at 23, 0, 230. It's the same with this. We go 1, 2, 3, and changes as I'm inputting it. Now when they've got a large scene, yes, that will be slow. But as you can see, it's pretty quick, as it is. We've got basic nodes, but since I've not got any nodes here, so we've got basic drawing of nodes, no translation yet, anything like that. We do have a script window, so where's a script? So all the operators in Blender are available from Python at the moment. So if I press, using this little script here, simple one line, bpy operator, view 3D OT select all, deselect all, if I press P, it will, alright, my bad, so I'll just change that C, hang on, quit, go Blender debug, go back in, bring you back up, there we go, so it's an object now, sorry. So if I change this to object OT deselect all, okay. Now if I go into Blender here, and if I press P to run that script, it will select all. So let's do a little experiment here. So I'll just split that. Now I'm running in debug, so you can see when I'm running an operator, it comes up here, seeing what's going on. So we want action zone, screen, OT, split area, So we go. I will copy that. Copy and put you in here. Vertical, we'll go say 5. Split half area in half, pretty much. So I'll go back into Blender. We'll get rid of this area. Now if I press P, it splits it directly in half from the script. So you can control the user interface directly from Python. And that makes for cool Python-based buttons, scripting, full-on Python integration into the UI. So that's Blender 2.5 tour number 2. Hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.